Hey everyone. Since I thought maybe since school's back in session, maybe I should probably do a story time when I cried. The first time, it was okay, I was a fourth grader. And my first ever crush. His name was Alec. So if you guys know him now, it's really cringy. Don't tell him to watch this video. Because I think he probably knows me. So it happened when I went to the bathroom. I said, Mrs. Petite, I really, and yes, her name was Mrs. Petite. I told her, I'm like, Mrs. Petite, I really need to go use the bathroom. And she goes, okay, well, my hair is all kinds of whacked out. Sorry. And she said, yeah. And I went to the bathroom. And so, in fourth grade, I just kind of bent down, put all my hair in the front, and then whipped it back up, and then did this and put it behind my ears. And that's how I did my hair, which is very weird, ugly, I know. And there was a whole bunch of knots in the back of my hair. That was so gross. But yeah, and that's all I went to the bathroom for, because I think we were learning cursive in fourth grade, and or it was in third grade. Sorry, third grade I had Mrs. Petite. Sorry, but yeah, in third grade we were learning already how to do cursive. So, oh jeez. So I didn't want to be in there no more. I didn't want to be in the class. I was just like, oh my gosh, I really don't. My hand hurts. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And that's what I did. And then I, did my hair, whatever the hell. And so I went out, and the fifth grader line was already going. They were going to the library or going to gym, somewhere like that. And Alec and his friends, Alec was walking towards me, and I'm like, oh my god. And while he was walking towards me, he went like this. Oh my gosh, I've never had that thing before, happen to me before. And then I got so I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it hit me wow, this kid must like me. So I could not stop thinking about him, and I couldn't stop, oh my gosh, I didn't he just did that. Oh my gosh. So, and he did it, and then he kind of laughed or whatever, and I thought he was really cute. So that was my first ever crush. His name was Alec. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my god. So then I went out of the bathroom, and I was stunned. His beauty just kind of stayed with me throughout the whole entire day. Oh my god. And then and my heart was pounding so bad. I'm like, I don't know why my heart is pounding this fast. I don't understand. So, but yeah. Oh my god. Then I went back home, and then my dad said that he was going to be spending some nights at my house because he doesn't really see us that often, or he didn't really see us that often then. Now I don't really care. I don't see him, but that's a different subject. Okay. So I said okay, and he spent a few nights, probably a good week at my house, and we had pizza night that one night, and by the time he already came, I already have told my mom about this, and then she goes, ooh, Elisha. I'm like, Mom, please. And then she's just like, oh my gosh, his name's Alec. Is he cute? I'm like, yeah, he's okay, I guess. But in my head, I'm like, he is fine. And so, yeah, it was just crazy. And, mom's kind of ooh, So, but I didn't tell my dad this, I just kept it to myself. And my mom's like, Lisha, tell your dad what happened at school. I'm like, about what? She goes, about that one guy who did the eyebrow thing. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, I thought he would get so mad at me. Like, if I were to say, oh, yeah, I like a guy, or a guy did this, to me, or whatever. Like, I feel like he would have gotten mad and he would have screamed out at me. So that's why I got very scared. And I'm like, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to do anything because I know you're going to get upset and I know you're going to get mad. So I just had to tell him. So I just said, well, a guy, or this kid at school, he did the eyebrow thing, or he kind of flirted with me, or whatever the hell. And then he just like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. And I started crying really bad. He's like, why are you crying? I said, because, like, I don't know. I feel like you're going to get mad at me. And he's just like, why would I get mad at you? I'm like, I don't know. And I was like crying, sitting there like an idiot. Like, I would have probably now, like, if I were to tell like my 8-year-old, 9-year-old self, like, what the hell? Why are you crying like that? I would have said, oh my gosh, there was a hot-ass guy at my school who did something to me. But that was then. Like, this is now. Like, right. So, yeah. That was so... wow. That is really, really weird. I mean, and there was another story, too, where, I think, a guy or a kid was doing something or whatever, and then I went home and I started crying. I started like washing my face, washing my neck, because that's where the kid kissed me. Because that's a different story, but I should probably just tell you it right now since Okay, so my mom has this really, 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 really old good friend of hers. Her name is Nicole. And she's very loud and very, very, like, I don't know. She's just really weird. So she has Nicole has her other friend. Her name is Stephanie. And now Stephanie has children. Now they're like boys and girls. Well, Stephanie, Nicole, and my mom were all at Nicole's house. And Stephanie's kid, who was my age, probably like a year older, was on the trampoline, and I was on the trampoline too. And then he goes, like, while he was jumping, he just like, so I'm looking for a girlfriend. I'm like, okay. And so stupid me, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a boyfriend. And then he's just like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. I was like about 8. I was probably like about 9. So, long time ago. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. But anyway, I should probably go do it over here because my arms are starting to hurt like really bad. And then, like, so I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm looking for a boyfriend. He's just like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a boyfriend. And then he's just like, oh, what did he say? He's just like, oh yeah, that's nice. I'm like, it is nice. Okay, this is a little bit too high. Okay, that's good. And so, so then I went back inside the house because my feet were hurting. And then I realized that he like followed me. I'm like, why are you following me? But okay, like, just whatever, I guess. And, he told me, he's just like, do you want to go upstairs? I said, sure, yeah. And then we went upstairs together, and then we sat on this bed. It was Nicole's older son's bed, which is very weird. I know, this is getting a little cringy. I know, sorry. Okay, so, he just like, I gotta tell you a secret. I'm like, okay, what's secret? He just like, kind of like, turn your head so I can, like, tell you. And I said, okay. And then he was doing this, but then he turned me, and then he started kissing me all over. I'm like, dude, get off of me. I'm like, get off of me. What is wrong? Okay. But before all this happened, his little sister, which is now very, very good friend of mine, but then she was just standing at the door, like, get away. Okay, but yeah, he told his sister, he's just like, get away or get out of here. And then she was just like, why? He's just like, because I have to tell her a secret. And then he's like, I don't want you to hear. And then she goes, okay. And then that's when he started kissing me all over. I'm like, oh, like, get off of me. And so I left the room completely. Like, I went downstairs and I shouted out, Amir kissed me, Mom! Mom! Oh my God, he kissed me all over! And Amir's mom, the kid who kissed me, his mom, she's just like, Amir! And then he's just like, no, I didn't do anything. And then I'm like, yes, he did. He kissed me all over. And I was crying so bad. And then, like, I'm like, my mom's like, why are you crying? I'm like, my dad's going to get mad. And it's just like, no, he won't. Just, I don't. And then we left, and then we got home, and I started, like, screaming. I started crying, and then I went to the bathroom, and I scrubbed everything off, like my neck, my chest, my face, and then I brushed my teeth. Oh my God, it was so crazy. So, yeah, it wasn't good. I was just like, ugh, like, that is so grody, but things happen just weirdly. So it was really gross memories, like, that I still have, but, like, ugh. I mean, that, like, kissing and, like, taking advantage, like, I'm like, oh my God, please get off of me. Oh my God. That wasn't good. That wasn't a good memory. Well, I hope you guys like the story time. I couldn't record anything today because I was super tired. So pretty much when I got home, I just listened to oldies on the record player. I took a nap like at least 4 times, which is really bad. I know, but I'm tired. My feet hurt so bad. My knees, everything. Ow. But to get used to it, because I'm gonna have to have that a lot. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here today. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, just dislike this video. It's okay. And subscribe for more future videos. Bye.